Hey, Desmond here. So in this video, I'm going to share some big tips, some advice for my millennial friends who are watching this, as well as the Generation X or younger people who want to be an entrepreneur and they want to listen to someone who started out young. See, if you know my story, I started at the age of 15 years old. I wanted to be an entrepreneur and I knew I was going to be an entrepreneur. And I gone through a lot of troubles and a lot of obstacles. A lot of people around me, parents, family, friends, they were trying to stop me from doing what I do. It was very, very difficult, especially if you're in Asia, because we got the Asian thing where sometimes parents just want you to do a certain way and you have to walk that certain way, and sometimes not just parents, like the society in itself, right? That's what the environment here is, at least was at the time. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some big general advice for a lot of young entrepreneurs who are watching this, because I know a lot of young people do follow me and I want to do my best to see how I can serve all of you. So if you have any questions, make sure you hit that comment section. Send me a question, send me some feedback. I want to know, because I'm making videos like this and I want to know what y'all think. So do me a big favor, comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Now, to get started, so first thing first, before we do anything at all, okay, and this is the biggest tip that I can give all the students or all the young people who are doing this. So one thing is, please do not look up to massive mentors. I call them massive mentors, like people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Jay-Z, right? These are great people. They're very successful people, but so many people, they look up to them without understanding why they do what they do, right? And more importantly, they don't understand their principles, and they don't understand deep enough. So what I wanted to do is, instead of looking for faraway mentors, focus on looking for mentors around your area, people that are near to you, maybe in the same city or same town, ideally, right? In your circle. It's much better that way. Now, that mentor doesn't have to be a billionaire. It could just be a millionaire, right? It could just be people that you think is 10 times more successful than you, and that's enough. That's exactly who you need to find, and that's exactly who you need to work with. You don't need Warren Buffett to mentor you, right? Because so many people, they don't get it. They don't get how these big players are playing their game, and they think that what they see on the news, what they see on the media, they look at it as face value, so they don't understand the principle. So for example, let's say if you want to learn investing, I'm sure Warren Buffett is one of the best person you can learn from, but what is the chance that you can learn directly from him, right? Just watching videos and reading his books is not enough. I mean, it's good information, but it's not enough. You need someone that is there for you, okay? You need someone that is close to you, right? And please don't say your father or your mother for your mentor. Your mentor has to be someone outside that sees you and judge you purely based on your results, okay? Keep that in mind. Number two, very importantly, when you're young, this is a mistake that I did when I was young. Don't chase money, okay? Don't chase money, chase experience and connection, right? Chase experience and connection. I'm very lucky in my early life, in my early 20s. I go to a lot of events. I get to meet a lot of fantastic people, like top players in the digital marketing industries. So I have a lot of connection in that particular field because of that. Like, people know me and I know them. Even people who are way bigger than me, they know me because of, we were there together at one point, and the connection helps. Definitely every year invest to go to events, and I will suggest you to go to at least 2 conferences a year. Conferences are places where you go where you're probably gonna learn a lot of stuff there, right? But you're gonna go there and you're gonna network with people. So 2 conferences that I often go right now at least is, I like to go to some M&A conferences. I also go to Funnel Hacking Live. I go to Traffic Conversion Summit, so on and so forth. I'm always there, and usually I will be there to see how they do the events. I also will be there to meet people and just to have some good times and really connect with people, because a lot of money are made from the people you meet compared to the information you get at those conferences. Okay, now bear in mind, conferences and seminars, 2 different things. Now, don't chase money, as I said, chase experience and connection. Now let's talk about experience, right? Experience is something that you cannot buy, technically speaking. You want as much business experience as possible, and you want to be able to get those experiences as early as possible, because when you get those experiences, you become stronger and you're more well equipped to deal with things. So for example, I was very lucky because I became a speaker quite early on in my life, and because of that, I learned how to speak very, very fast. I become one of the fastest progressing speaker in at least in my field, in this industry. And I've also been able to be very good at this at a very, I'm not saying this to like be arrogant or anything like that, but in terms of results, it tends to show. And we've been able to progress a lot, and we've been able to get better very, very quickly as a result of early experiences that I get. So the earlier you start, make sure you focus on gaining experiences. Do as much as you can in as many things as you can, and just experiences, whether it's failures or it could be a victory, right? It's okay, like just consume them even if it's failures, and just use them as experiences to move you forward. I remember back in the past when we started doing a lot of product launches, and people will like write like horrible reviews about me because they want to leverage my name. And no matter how honest I am, I always tell people how honest I am, and they pick that part and then they change the context and make me look like a bad guy. And when I was young, I was so emotional about this kind of stuff. I felt so depressed, right? And if you know, like this website called Stopping Scams, I felt very depressed because they featured me and they talk about my products in a very bad way. Even though what I share was 100%, I put in everything and make sure that my buyers and my customers get the best possible. And you know, there are like negative hubs like that that thrive on that, and the negative got to me, and I felt very depressed for like an entire year, and it wasted so much time. But I'm so glad that it happened because it made me so strong. Because now that I'm doing a lot of public thing, I'm actually being featured in medias and stuff like that. So people do hate on that as well. People say, oh, you know, this guy, yeah, he's Asian, and you know, and he's this and that, right? And I learned to like be a steel, right? I learned to be strong about this because of my previous experiences with Stopping Scam, right? So lastly, I want to share with you one big advice here, which is don't chase cool, chase sustainability. Okay, and what I mean by this is that, let's say if you're in your early 20s, you have a lot of time to go, right? Now you shouldn't like, you know, see that people are wearing Gucci shoes and Versace jackets, and that's your entire goal. You set goals based on that. Like, hey, my goal on my vision board is to buy a Versace jacket and Gucci shoes. And you shouldn't do that. That's a cool factor. That's a trend factor. You should not focus on that unless you're passionate about shoes. Like if you're one of those people that like really into shoes, then I get it. But if you're just trying to like blend in, trying to be cool, you don't need that, right? All you need is just, you know, 3-piece suit, and you look amazing, right? So you don't really need to chase this cool thing. Chase sustainability. Reinvest into education as much as possible. One thing that if I could go back in time and tell myself in my early 20s is to really go and attend as many seminars as I could in my early 20s. Because at the time I was feeling like it's so crazy because in my early 20s, even though I was making money, I felt like seminars are so expensive. I feel like paying thousands of dollars for workshops, tickets doesn't make sense. But if I could turn back time, I would attend as many as I could. I would attend one every month. I don't care if it's just going there to get information, because you learn so much in different fields. It's like, you know, years of experience condensed into a few days, and you cannot buy that easily. And seminars offers that. I'm not saying this because I run seminars. I'm saying this because this is what I would tell myself. I would go back in time instead of waste, because I wasted a ton of money on like travel, flights, you know, goods, you know, treating other people, right? And if I would go back in time, I wouldn't do any of those. I would just focus entirely on going to seminars, going to workshops, going to boot camps, and learn from as many people as possible. And that's one mistake that I wish I could have, you know, learned earlier in my life, so I could rectify it and become better and become much more successful way earlier on. Because we are, we're chasing. We only have one life. I don't believe in having a second life or third life. I don't know what religion you're in, but if you're one of those people, I respect that. But from my perspective, I believe we have one life, and I say, you know, do as best as we can, reach the highest as we can, and don't give up. Okay, don't give up. And most people out there, they're already given up on life. If you're young, early 20s, you know, you've got lots to go. Right? So if you're watching this video, early 20s, you want to be an entrepreneur, we do run an incubation program as well. If you would like to join our incubation program, where you work with us for a few years, sort of like an apprenticeship, you learn from me, you learn from people like us who have made it. Okay, in exchange, we just want you to contribute back to the company, not in terms of money, but in terms of effort, skills. And meanwhile, we do like a lot of special skill shares and things like that. We can contribute, we can even buy your company and merge your company, you know, things like that. You can hit me up. I'm happy to discuss with you. All you need to do is follow me on Instagram at RealDesmond. Okay, and if you have any questions, make sure you comment below. I'm happy to help. Hey, if you enjoyed the video that I filmed for you just now, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and comment. So make sure you also check out some of the videos that I made in the past because they're great, and make sure you subscribe to my channel.